Why Earth is round. Yes, I know, it have been always questioned, why is the Earth is round? For the youngest students, we could ask, why is the Earth shaped like a ball? Hundreds of years ago, people believed Earth was flat and that the sun traveled around Earth. We now know different, but were those views really all that crazy back then? Probably not. The evolution of scientific knowledge has proven that, when it comes to astronomy, you can't always rely on your senses. You might have noticed that there are some people who question whether the Earth is really round, or who actually believe, or claim to believe, that it's flat. That shows a major failure in our educational system. But you and I will help change that. We already know that Earth is round. But why is it round? And is it perfectly round? Let's see what science can tell us about the answers to those questions. Two features of Earth that determine its shape are mass and gravity. These features are, in fact, interrelated. Mass attracts other mass, resulting in the force we call gravity. Smaller objects, such as a car or a house, have tiny gravitational forces as compared to Earth. However, Earth is huge and really adds up. Scientists theorize that about 4.6 billion years ago, the solar system was a cloud of dust and gas. As gravity pulled the matter in on itself, it began to spin and clump up, forming the sun, planets, moons, and other space objects. Earth's rocky core was the first part of our planet to form, with dense matter sinking to the center and binding together. Then lighter pieces gathered and formed Earth's crust. As Earth's mass added up from all this matter and gravitational forces increased, the matter attempted to take the most efficient shape possible, a sphere. If Earth was a cube, its corners would be farther away from its center than other points. Because gravity acts equally on everything, the corners would need to be pulled closer to the center. The result of evening out the uneven places is that you end up with a shape in which every point on the surface is the same distance from the center. The only shape that fits that definition is the sphere. So, gravity is the answer to why Earth is round. If you've seen pictures of asteroids that exist in outer space, you may have noticed that some of them are irregular, rocky shapes. That's because they're not big enough to pull themselves into a sphere. If they continue to grow and gain mass, eventually they, too, will form themselves into a sphere. Astronomers have made that ability, the ability to form into a sphere, as one of the requirements to be considered a planet. If you've seen pictures of Earth from space, Earth does indeed look like a perfectly round ball. Astronauts have even nicknamed it the blue marble. Scientists will tell you, however, that Earth is not perfectly round. Its true shape is closer to that of an ellipsoid.